The NFL Draft is Thursday, and MyBookie.ag has the odds on who will be the top draft pick. Sam Darnold looks like he is now running away as the overwhelming favorite. Remember, you can bet these at MyBookie.ag. Set up an account there using promo code Duffy, D-U-F-F-Y. You'll get a 50% sign-up bonus. That means if you deposit $1,000, you can spend $1,500 right now and continue to win, especially if you're a client of OffshoreInsiders.com. You're going to get paid big time, and rest assured, MyBookie.ag, 100% of the time, they pay you on time. And I do mean each and every time without exception, and they'll pay you within 48 hours. Sam Darnold, who quite frankly is going to be a bust, he is the overwhelming favorite to be the top pick in the NFL draft. It doesn't matter whether or not that top pick is traded. Whichever team has the top draft pick, whether it's the Cleveland Browns or, whether or not winds up being the New England Patriots, Sam Darnold is the overwhelming favorite based on $200 a bet. So if you believe that the favorite will be the top pick in the draft, you have to risk $270 to win $100. But maybe, for example, you think Baker Mayfield, who there are some people who do think that Baker Mayfield is climbing up there. And as you can see, these odds are listed in order of the opening odds. So Baker Mayfield is skyrocketed to plus 300. Josh Rosen, don't understand it, why he's actually going down. Josh Rosen will be a better NFL quarterback than Sam Darnold. You heard it here first, and again, I think Sam Darnold, I was right about Matt Stafford. I know some people think that Matt Stafford, his career has obviously not over, and he might be a winning quarterback at some point. I've said from day one he was going to be a bust. Same with Jay Cutler. Jake Plummer was another example. Jeff George. Sam Darnold, in that vein, is going to be a disaster as an NFL quarterback. Meanwhile, Josh Rosen has that quick release. He's able to get the ball out to his playmakers. Rosen's going to be much better, although that's perhaps irrelevant when it comes to betting these odds unless there's a sharp enough general manager who is aware of this and makes Josh Rosen the top pick. Saquon Barkley, I don't think he'll be the top pick. I think it's going to be a while before a running back is a top pick again, unless it's truly a once-in-a-generation type running back. General managers know that running backs take such a beating, and their careers are getting shorter and shorter, not to mention with the rules, running backs aren't quite as important as they were. You could barely touch the receiver. It's much more of a passing game. So Barkley being the top pick in the draft would surprise me. Josh Rosen, I still think at plus 2,200, maybe a decent bet because he is the best quarterback in this NFL draft. So I think I might even plop down a couple $100 on Josh Rosen at 22-1. That is the equivalent of 22-1. Who will be the top running back drafted? The top wide receiver drafted. There's been some talk. Will there be a receiver even drafted in the first round? Not too shockingly, Calvin Ridley, the overwhelming favorite. He is the best wide receiver in the draft. I will actually agree with that. I clearly disagree with who is the best quarterback in the draft. DJ Moore, though, a little bit of a long shot. And, for example, if you think Christian Kirk will be the top wide receiver in the draft based on a mere $100 per bet, you could win $2,000. $2,000. So remember, these odds are at MyBookie.ag, where you can use the promo code Duffy, D-U-F-F-Y. Of course, you want winners, be it in the NFL. You don't have to wait till the NFL comes around, although Joe Duffy's Picks, we continue to be not only the greatest regular season and postseason handicapper, but anybody who tells you you can't win betting preseason football, they're a moron. Your NFL specialist, Joe Duffy's Picks at OffshoreInsiders.com, in the midst of one of the greatest basketball runs in the history of betting. Visit OffshoreInsiders.com for more details, and of course the underdog, the king of the underdog, and the small favorite as well. But MyBookie.ag is the place to go to bet your NFL props, as well as to bet baseball, NBA playoffs, and of course once football season rolls around, you definitely want to have MyBookie.ag as at least one of your sports books, if not your primary sports book. Again, you always get paid on time, customer service 24/7, very easy to make a deposit, massive sign-up bonus when you use the promo code Duffy, D-U-F-F-Y.